Ah.
Alrighty, I'm taking care of a very nice luxury apartment complex for a very good landlord that has a good reputation around town. I'm gonna put up a nice wall light. We have wonderful tenants in this apartment, and we're gonna spruce it up a little bit. And I have my wire mold and all pre-cut.
Get a second. Can you tell me if this is good or not?
I turned the.
No, because I don't know if it works or not.
Oh, okay, yeah, I bet it does work. When I turn it back on, I'll check it again. But as far as it looks like it's gonna work.
Because I got a second hand, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to go to need it and it not work, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I did a demo in the trailer park with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
And someone forgot to unplug the ground wire.
Yeah.
And he went and cut it with bolt cutters.
And it sparked.
And, oh yeah, it burned a hole right in the bolt cutters. Gave him a lovely little tickle.
Mm.
Oh no, how he didn't really feel that. Because it was a 220 wire.
Okay, so we have our outlet in here.
How come all the fans are off?
How come what's off?
All the fans.
Oh, they're all in that same, plugged into that same circuit.
I think this whole thing needs to be rewired.
So this one is working white. It's easier to just dump everything out so you don't have to claw through everything. We're going to get our two white wires. We're going to line them up and get them even here. Hope nobody turns it on out there in the hall.
Huh?
I hope nobody turns it on downstairs in the hall, or out in the hall.
What they do, I'll smack them in the head.
Because the internet went off too.
Oh, must be nice. I don't get the internet here. I usually have to go for a walk to get that.
Well, where do you go? For Wi-Fi, you mean?
Yeah. I used to get my Wi-Fi off Marcus.
Oh.
Now I have no clue who to get it off.
Marcus moved. Do you know where he moved to?
On Lennox?
Do you know where?
No. Me and him really are not good terms.
Oh, why?
Well, I ran into a little bit of a hard time when my dog died,
Mm-hmm.
and I lost my job, and I couldn't really pay the Wi-Fi. So he ended our friendship over a bill.
Oh.
Now, if you ask me,
Mm-hmm.
he was never a real friend if he did that.
Mm-hmm.
Because real friends don't get a friendship over something stupid like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought part of friendship was understanding.
Yeah.
It was like, my idea of love is different than most.
Uh-huh.
Because like, if you love someone, you love them for like, they're all, them, their bullshit and everything, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You try to work through the fucking shit times.
Yeah.
If you love someone, you don't give up on them.
Yeah.
Nowadays, get in a fight, one or the other's up on Tinder or whatever, trying to replace us quick, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I call the modern idea of love.
Mm.
Old school love is you don't give up.
Mm-hmm.
Because my grandparents, they had their ups and downs,
Mm-hmm.
and shit, I think my grandma was almost 100 when she went out.
Hmm.
My granddaddy, he fought WW2, and I think he was also 100 when he went out, almost 100, sorry.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, got longevity in my family.
Good.
I don't know if it's a blessing or a curse.
A blessing, I would say.
My grandfather came over before WW2 and talked to him one time. And he said WW2, he had to go against some of his childhood friends that he left behind in Germany.
Oh.
He goes, I did what I had to do,
Mm-hmm.
but did it suck? Yes. But I came back to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And now I understand why some of the vets are a little fucked up in the head. I don't like the modern term for it. I still call it shell shock.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, call it PTSD.
Uh-huh. Okay, we're gonna put our. Want to switch this high or? We could use the longer one to go up to our switch.
On my phone. Actually, I'll tell you what.
What?
If you find a way to look that light up,
Not really.
you can't Google Lens it.
What?
You can't Google Lens that light.
No.
On cell phone?
My phone I'm recording with.
Oh, yeah. Dude, my bad. Dog, why are you on my backside? Oh.
I love not being able to find things. Don't
That's
you?
me a little bit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just learning the how to step back, take a breath.
Mm-hmm.
Before I would have just lived out.
I used to get mad and smash my phone and all that stuff.
Yeah, they don't help.
No.
I've learned that one. In my young lifetime, I've gone through about 38 phones, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
And all that does cost me money and headache.
Uh-huh.
Because then I gotta find somebody to set the sucking thing up for me.
Mm-hmm.
And 'cause I've tried to do it, and they'll just leave you a whole new phone. I can fish, I got the patience, I'm motherfucking fishing. But electronics, oh no. I really don't have patience for that one.
Where'd you like to go fishing?
I usually like to go fishing up there in Old Ireland. Let me just go back up more towards Hamilton. I fish away from the pollution.
Oh.
See, there's I fish a little bit down here,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't go anywhere near the sewage treatment plant.
Oh.
Because nobody wants a turd trout.
Oh. So we're getting all our white wires together here.
Well,
My clippings are all even with the shortest one here.
there it is. What are you doing, boy? Okay.
Okay, so there's our neutral wires. Now we'll get our live wires together here. And insulation at the bottom here.
Come on, baby. Sit down. Look, sit. Sit down, Georgie.
Okay, so our arms are even with the shortest one here. Put our red wire nut on there. Push it back into our box. And get our ground wires together. Use our white and our black to go to our outlet here. Wire nut on, just 3 number 14s. Back into our box. I'll now fold our ground wire so it stays down here on the bottom. We'll keep it out of the way of everything we put our outlet in. Okay, now we're going to break our little tab out here on our box.
Come here.
I like how this box comes with the screws, so I don't have to go digging through a bunch of screws looking for screws. Yeah, make sure I'm in my track on both sides here. Here in the country I was born in, our outlets are polarized. Your white wire goes on the silver screw, which is the wide slot. Your black wire goes on the brass screw, which is the narrow slot. And here the green wire goes on the screen screw. So we'll close the screws we're not using. About 1 inch off so we get a nice connection around our screws. So we'll put our ground wire on the green screw. White on the silver screw. Close it around the screw the direction our screw turns. Make sure you get your copper under the screw head all the way around. Like that, that's what we want. We're going to keep this ground wire down on the bottom and push this into our box. You always put your wire around the screw the direction the screw turns. Make sure it's nice and tight. Make sure your copper's under the screw head all the way, so that make sure our ground wire stays down away from everything. nice into our box here. Okay, so we're going to have to cut this other screw because we got our wires in here. They're going to be very close. We're going to One thing I like about these wire strippers, they're Klein. And it has a 632 and an 832 screw hole, so you can shorten your screws if you have to. And you'll see the bad piece drop off. We're cutting right there, it goes.
Oh, dear.
And we stick our cover back on here. Can you get the dog out? Because I don't want her to bump
Whoa.
the camera.
Go now. Go.
Okay, now we're ready to move up to our light switch here.
Stay.
Now we'll move it up and we'll get ready to do our light switch. Okay, can we take this off here out of the way?
Yeah, hold on. Let me find my Phillips.
Oh, there it is, I got it. Just slide it down a little bit, that's all. Okay. Okay, we'll
I'm
stick
gonna take it out the wall anyway.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta have someone test this.
Then we'll take our short piece to put up to our wall light.
Because the bozo tested it, told me it was good.
Uh-huh.
But he hooked up my Wi-Fi. That was not good.
Oh.
So I want actually someone that's got a little common sense to look at it for me.
Oh.
I told the kid, I'm like, can't you just call a company and have a proper engineer come out, please? He goes, no, I'm an engineer. I'm like, no, you're not, dude. What do you want, dog? Hold on. Whoa. Come on. Do this. Don't make me keep repeating myself. Go! Now!
Didn't.
Get in there. Sit.
I'm good.
Then.
I just hope Larry doesn't come in and tear the light out.
He won't. I don't allow him in there. I don't trust him.
Mm-hmm.
When he went through with the inspector, one of them knew me shit. I don't like that. I like my privacy. I don't like my shit going through.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was the codes inspector. Because I don't see how my personal possessions were part of an inspection.
No. Can you just look at my camera and see if you can see my face and everything still? Don't touch anything on the camera.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Can you see the top of my head and my hat?
Yeah, but your that line thing with the pause button is on your chin.
Oh. Can you see the lights, the bottom of the light switch?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Go, go.
So you can see the top of my hat and see where I was born then?
Uh-huh. Go. Go, dog. Go. Oh, fuck. Ah. Okay.
Oh, can you open your door, let some air in?
Mm-hmm.
That way we'll hear if somebody's going back to the breaker boxes.
Dog. Go now. Do not make me tell you again. You really start to piss me off. Get in there.
Okay, so we have to bond our ground wire to the box. We'll put our green screw right here. Oh, a little short, so we'll go with this one. So they're even with the shortest one. And we'll put a yellow wire cap on it. Okay, so we'll put her back here. We'll keep this ground wire back away from everything here. Bring it down this way so it stays away from everything. And we'll get our white neutral wires together. So how do you like my hat?
I didn't really notice it, bud. Football or basketball?
No, I was born in the USA.
Oh. Good one.
Hey, perfectly even at the bottom here with our insulation. Perfectly even here at the end with our copper. So we can put our wire nut on here. Make sure the insulation goes up into the bottom portion of this wire nut. It's getting hot and sweaty, so I'm going to just use my pliers here. I hear we have a major storm coming later this evening.
I know. I felt it.
Okay, let's make sure insulation is up in the bottom of the wire nut, and we'll just get it up here out of our way.
My dog gave me that lovely gift.
Okay, so we're going to open up our tabbies here on our box. Go.
I randomly picked up a Bluetooth speaker that one of my dummy friends actually went calling for her. And as I was running to get it, he got me. Got top and bottom teeth all throughout the hand. So now, when it storms, I feel it.
Now I'm having the joy of looking for those screws. Okay, so we're going to put our box on here like this.
Dog, get the fuck back in there.
Yep, I put them in my pocket. That's good. Alright, where's my screwdriver? The Phillips is right here. The only thing is I don't have the globes for the light.
I'm not fussy.
Do you have light bulbs?
Yeah. I just, like I say. Actually, hold on, I'll take that out of that closet, 'cause that, oh shit.
Well, you know what? They gave me a screw that's short. But we're not going to get upset over it. No, we're not. We're going to force it, and if it doesn't go, we're just going to use a longer sheetrock screw. Sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do, right?
I forgot to tell you about that one in the closet here.
Well, we're not going to get all bent out of shape and pissing and moaning and complaining about a lousy screw. It's not worth it, isn't it?
No. It just complicates more shit.
Yes. Okay, this one did fit, so we have one. The right type of screw. So sometimes carrying spares is always nice. Okay, now we can hook our light switch up. Here in the country I was born in, we use a 14 American wire gauge on 15 amps, 12 American wire gauge on 20 amps. Black is live, white is neutral, the bare, the green is the ground. Red and blue are also live colors. However, you may find white live in a 110, 120 volt switch loop, or on a 220, 240 volt appliance, where the appliance does not require a neutral. go. That's what we want. And you always switch your black wire, which is the live. You never switch the neutral. Make sure it's
There's
nice
a
and
lot
tight.
of people
What?
liking that power strip.
Oh, people are using this power strip?
No, liking it.
Oh, what power strip?
This big ass one.
Oh, okay.
They're like, I ain't never seen one of them before. I go, you won't.
Oh, they have them where I work in the building.
It's a wall mount, right?
Yeah, it's a wall mount.
No. This is the reason why I'm unsure.
Okay, there's
Size.
what we want.
Like I
Here's what we're
said,
gonna
a yuppie told me it was alright.
go.
And I don't trust the word of a yuppie.
We'll keep our ground wire down away from everything here. Oh, what's a yuppie?
Basically like a dumbass.
Oh,
About the same thing as calling a doctor a quack.
okay, we'll tighten our screws, make sure they don't hit any wires. That one's not gonna hit anything. That one's not gonna hit anything. Just tighten this up. Make sure our ground wire is down away from everything here.
We got ice cream, tin it down.
I don't like how that wire is folding in there, so I'm gonna move it a little bit here.
On. It. You know. On. It.
Switch centered here on our box. Do you have light bulbs?
I was gonna take one out the closet right there because that light fixture needs to be replaced too.
Oh, okay.
Because me personally, I don't think it's really safe.
Oh, okay. Alright.
And you didn't more welcome to take a look at that one.
Okay, yep, when I'm done, yeah. Alright. Let's stick our cover on our light switch.
I meant to tell you about it the other day,
Yeah.
but I was going through some shit.
Uh-huh. Here in the country I was born in, down is off, up is on. Oh, you got this light bulb here.
Don't support you. David. David.
Down. Get a couple screws in here. Just enjoy that fight. Just struggle with it. If it's not gonna go, just struggle. You just struggle. Life's about struggling.
Oh, fuck.
One thing about Larry, though, he is a fire inspector.
He is a wire inspector?
Fire inspector.
Oh, fire inspector? Oh, God.
So he works in conjunction with codes.
Right. I see it as a conflict of interest. 'Cause I really don't see him as much of a friendly. The way I understand it, like I told you on the last one, I heard talk he's trying to get the building shut down.
Yeah. And he might do that. But you can't do anything about it, though, right?
It's big about America, you can do anything.
Unless you have money to buy him out.
I don't need money to buy them out. Muscle them out. He knows to take this apartment. I'll kick his ass. Because I worked. I didn't use my SSI money to get this apartment. I worked. I saved every dollar.
Uh-huh.
I'm just not gonna stand by and let some fucking jackass weasel up.
But they will.
That's why I'm grabbing a puncher board.
They're running my
And take
car
care of weasels.
all the way around.
You don't just let them in your chicken coop,
Mm-hmm.
because then you lose all your chickens.
Okay, so we'll get our wires cut here. We'll strip our ends just a little bit here.
So I didn't really much fun on them anyway. Little cocksucking daughter ran in and out to my mom. Me and then my mom. At DSS one day.
Oh.
She goes, you know who I am? I go, yeah, I know who the fuck you are. She goes, you know who my father is? I go, yeah, I know who the fuck he is, and I'm not fucking scared of him. And then she brought a nice landlord into the mix.
Okay, so we're going to put our bracket in with this up and down. So we're going to put it on the box, get it so it sits on our box like this here. I'll put it over here because our ground wire is over on this side.
Like when I was moving on my parents' house, I talked to a lot of landlords, but a lot of them would work with me. John worked with me.
Yeah.
He kept his word.
Yeah.
And I like that in people.
Yep, John's one of the better landlords.
Because my dad raised me, a man is only as good as his word. If you ain't got your word, I'm good on you. My only default is,
The center on our
if I tell you 130, it's 430.
Okay, centers where light fits on here nice. How does that look?
It's alright with me.
I just hope Larry doesn't come in and tear it out
Don't worry about
when
that
you're
one.
not here.
My dog's trying to handle that.
Oh.
He under strict certain orders. Anybody touches that dog, they deserve what they get. They can't get mad at my dog. My dog is doing his job.
Yeah. So we have to have this going up and down like this.
Unfortunately, he's a little too good at doing his job.
Around our green screw here. Okay, now we can hook our wires up to our light fixture. I'm going to strip our wires a little longer so we get a nice wrap around our solid wire.
I've been trying to get a hold of John about a deadbolt.
Okay, so we're going to get our white wire, get our insulation even at the top here. We'll wrap our strands around the solid wire like that. Get our copper even at the end here and our insulation even at the top. Take our wire nut. Make sure our copper goes up into the, our insulation goes up into the bottom of the cap. Again, we'll get our insulation even at the top like this. Wrap our strands around the solid wire like that. Get the copper even at the bottom and the insulation even at the top. Make sure insulation goes up into the bottom of the wire nut. There we go. Now we just got to hook our ground wire up. Try to make sure these screws are out all the way so we can put our little knobs on here. solid wire here. Got a tinned wire even with the copper at the end there like that. Stick our wire nut on here. Okay, now we can take and put our wires into our box here. There we go. And now we can just get our wires to go into our box here.
Son of a bitch.
Well, we're going to have to struggle to get those nuts tightened. And I enjoy struggling instead of pissing and moaning about it. Because pissing and moaning doesn't fix anything. I got this light at a garage sale for $2. So that was a pretty decent deal. Oh yeah, they're like $60, $70 up at Lowe's.
I usually do half of the retail price.
Oh, when you sell something used?
Yeah.
There we
Because
go.
you can't charge them wholesale because it's second hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Alright, we got it all up here nice and tight, and we don't have globes, but to put the globes on, you take this ring off the threaded piece here, put your globe over this, and you screw this ring onto the threaded part right here. Okay, so do you want to hand me up that light bulb?
Oh yeah, where you got it?
Right there, just take it out of
My
there.
bad. Yeah, look.
Okay. Now we use it. And we'll see how it works. Okay, I'm going to unplug my work light here, and we're going to see how nice and bright this thing is. You want the honors of turning it on and seeing how you like it?
Sure. Oh. So do. Look great. That's really good.
Alright, ladies. So I just installed a very nice wall light in a very nice luxury apartment complex, and I did it to help out a landlord that has a very good reputation around town. He's known for maintaining his apartments very well and taking good care of his tenants. Peace. Thanks for watching.